There's some snowy mountains over to the west, northwest, over Oswestry way. The funny thing is that I was working in Shropshire, going back a couple of years or so now, and yeah, I ended up in Shawbury, and I remember distinctly going through a walk one evening. I was staying at a client's house, and it was spring, a beautiful spring evening, and I was in a place not so dissimilar to this, and I remember walking through some woods and coming out to a clearing where the sun splintered through the branches. It's a wonderful sunset, and I remember just wondering and being, I think, optimistic about what the summer held. And I suppose that is sometimes the case with gut feelings, although not always. That one summer was really special. Like the drama series from the early 80s called One Summer with David Morrissey. I watched that when I was a kid. I was really young, 8 or 9 probably, 10 maybe at the most. It was that one of those summers. You're lucky to get a few in a lifetime, I think. Or maybe you're lucky just to get one. This is an acoustic version of One Summer.
I'm drunk on the night air and the sweetness of your kiss. I'm high on the summer and the feel of your fine breath on the sofa. Let's hope it's well put together. Oh, take no notice of the people who try to bring you down, try to bring you down, try to bring you. Take no notice of the people who try to bring you down, try to bring you down, try
The Buddha in the back garden. Wild strawberries grew in the back garden, which was very apt as I started to call her Wild Straw. Her children played on the trampoline in the back garden, screaming and shouting, laughing and crying. Sun caught their smiles, I caught her looking out the kitchen window, all misty-eyed, and I looked back, all misty-eyed, and the sun caught our smiles as the Buddha lay in shadow beneath the shed. One of those fat smiling Buddhas, who's not actually called Buddha, but I forget the exact ancient bloke's name. I'd given Straub the Buddha, which I made with my own 2 hands. You see, I was working for a man who made garden ornaments. And well, it's a long story really, so I'll keep it short. Some 2 years on, the Buddha still sits there, all content looking, like he's found a home for life. I have long left, me having legs and a choice unlike the Buddha made from concrete. I chose not to call it home for life, at least in my mind. However, the heart is another thing. Mine was like the concrete that made the Buddha. And to realise that now makes my heart shudder. And my mind had to reach a breaking point to see that my mind had been lying to itself. What to believe? I love you, I love you, I love you. My heart like the wild strawberries, plump and ripe next to a few scattered old leaves. I couldn't write our story, and I have a vivid imagination. I couldn't write the romance, for it was real and lived. So much so I exiled myself, a new beautiful one, condemnation. So as the seasons pass in the garden, with the Buddha looking on, this summer finds me reaching from seasons gone, which you say are over and a long time ago. You kept saying a long time ago, which cut through. I asked, did you smash the Buddha? You said no and laughed. How I've missed your laughter, how I've missed Beth and Joel's laughter, tears and screams. I never want to miss another season as they grow bigger in the back garden with Buddha looking on. And I'm sad I ever miss one. So I wonder, sweet Straub, the Buddha is not broken in the back garden and it looks like paradise. Or am I now exiled to a past dreams, a past life, as you have another man, as time and fate has thrown another dice? My eyes are no longer misty, and yet full of love. I await the day yours truly, when your eyes see me again as they once did, but this time not so misty. I used to say that we grow and develop together. Well, we have grown some together, and perhaps some had to be apart. You, my wild straw, the shape of my heart, and in my heart at least, like the Buddha in the back garden, I found a home for life.